Ukraine, Russia, and Turkey have come to a preliminary agreement described as a ray of hope to ease human suffering and hunger around the world. The countries made a preliminary deal to allow for the export of grain through the Black Sea. That important food source for the world has been stuck in limbo since the war began because shipping routes have been cut off by mines. The shipments will be made possible by a coordination center in Istanbul, joint controls at ports and points of delivery, and assurances of navigational safety through the mines. The UN Secretary General says he hopes the agreement will be finalized next week, but he doesn't necessarily think it will lead to a larger peace deal.
I think in any case this demonstrated that the parties are able to have a constructive dialogue, and this is, of course, very good news. But for peace, we still have a long way to go.
Meanwhile, another important food security agreement was reached between Israel, India, the U.S., and United Arab Emirates. The UAE will invest $2 billion in India to create what's being described as state-of-the-art climate-smart food parks.
We want to change the world for the better, but we are also creating relative advantages for our countries, for our businesses, for our science sector.
The president now heads to Saudi Arabia, where he hopes to convince OPEC nations to increase oil production to lower the price of gas. Straight from D.C., I'm Ray Bogan.